Hello, Facebook community. Happy Monday. I am so excited always to hop in here to do the recording and the weekly training on Mondays because my cup is so full. I would love to hear how your weekend was. I just want to start off by saying that this, I think, was the best weekend of my life. And it's because my son was giving me kisses. I have a 14-month-old baby that is giving to me. To give to something for so long, 9 months inside of the womb, growing human, and then up until now, like 14 months, that's almost 2 years plus of unconditional giving without asking for anything in return, to now start to be getting all of this love. I'm just like, oh my gosh. And what I've really been contemplating is how this can relate to our businesses. What if we just started giving to our clients, giving to our work without expecting anything in return? We just did it because we did. It's what I've been doing with my son for years, 2+ years now, and I feel so abundant that he's giving me kisses. If you have a baby, put it in the comments. I get it. And if you don't have a baby, maybe you have a dog or you have a cat and you can sort of relate. But in my deep contemplation around this, it's like, what does it actually mean for us to create a successful life? Yesterday, I asked a question. If you had a magic wand, what would you have, do, or be in your life? The reality is we were given a magic wand when we were born into this world. And everything that we become is based upon what it is that we're putting our energy into, what it is that we're focusing on. But when we want to create, for example, success in our business, we can get so caught up in doing more to make more, doing more to receive more clients. But if we get into the hustling mentality of the more that I do, the more successful that I am, it's going to be hard for you to break that pattern. And then when you create wild success and your calendar is full, your bank account is full, is your heart? Is your calendar? Are you fulfilled in your relationships? Is your health thriving as well? Because how are you going to get to that success with less, with doing less? When we want to look at creating a life around our businesses rather than the business being our life. And I know because I got so caught up in do more, earn more, do more, receive more. And then what happens is we get into this over giving to try to get more, and it's hard to break that because then our clients expect us to be on our phones 24/7. Our students expect us to be at every single class all the time, before, during, and after. What we want to think about is, what kind of lifestyle do you want to live? And then to create success in your business around that, so that your successful life gives you the flexibility in your bank account, in your calendar, how much you're on and how much you're off. I know a lot of times those of you that come and join in the Facebook group, or you write out in an email, or you send me a direct message on Instagram, it's like, how can I market and sell? How can I market and sell and not be online all the time? I am a mom, and I pride myself in being present with my child, so I am not on all the time. I have work hours, I have calendar hours, I have on hours, and I have off hours. And these are important for you to hold boundaries and standards. And if you're inside of the Facebook group and you're doing the 21-day challenge with us, on day 17, it was all about holding boundaries. Boundaries with your clients, boundaries with your family, boundaries with your computer, boundaries. It's so important that you have and you hold high standards in your life and in your business, so that you can define what success is. I do not believe that we need to create a 4-hour work week or that we need to create a business where we don't work. Because for me, working is what lights me up. I'm passionate about what it is that I do. I believe in creating multiple sources of income so that there is more passive income. And then my work with my clients, showing up here on Facebook Lives, on Instagram, that's just extra. I do that because I want to, because I desire to, not because I have to. And that's what we want to get into our minds is like, how can I build a diverse product suite being different offers, programs, retreats, trainings, and other sources of income so that everything you do because you desire it. And yes, that is work. Some of the income that we make is from work that we did before and now it's just adding up. Whereas other things like going to lead a program, going to lead a retreat, there's a lot of work adding up to it. There's the work of holding the space. And then there's integration, making sure that our clients are able to take what they've learned in the program, in the retreat, and actually implement it into their lives. So using the power of your mind, the power of action, of energy, of heart, of devotion, to turn your desire into a reality. And that's first getting super clear on what does success mean to you. If you could define success for yourself, how much money would you make? How much time would you work? How many clients would you work with at a time? Would you lead retreats, workshops, in person, online? What does that look like? And at the end of the day, when you ask yourself success, how does success make you feel? What does it feel like to be successful? Because I can tell you that there was a time in my life where my business was more successful if you look at success in money. But then I had no time. I was answering emails in the middle of the night. I was on calls in the morning and in the evening. I was living at my computer. I don't know if that was success as it is now, where I get to serve my clients, I get to create programs and offers, and I get to go surfing all weekend and get kisses from my son. I feel like now I'm more successful. And so for me, I've been sharing on Instagram. If you don't already follow me there, be sure to go and find me on Instagram. Success is freedom. The freedom to choose. Do I want to eat here? Do I want to eat there? Do I want to go here? Do I want to go there? Do I want to take the weekend off or do I want to work? I love working. I'm passionate about what I do, and I love my family, and I love to be present. Yesterday, I didn't check my phone almost all day long. This morning, I surfed all day, and then I've been working the last several hours, and I plan to work the next few. What does and how do you define success? There's how much money do you need to make to just get by and pay the bills? This is why I really love the concept, and I just recently took over a modern yoga teacher, and what I love so much about the modern yoga teacher is that we're living in the modern world where we have bills and we need to continue making money. We're not yogis living in the Himalayas where we don't need money. So looking at the modern yoga teacher of how do I desire to create a rich life where not only can I pay the bills, but I can invest in personal development. I can go on vacations. I can choose to take a month off and travel the world. What does success look like to you? Is success teaching 10 classes a week and making enough money to do it? Is success working one-on-one with clients and being fully booked with one-on-one clients? Is it leading a retreat, teaching workshops, doing in-person classes, community events? What is it? What is it for you? And when you look at your time, how much time in the world do you desire to be working and to be with your friends and your family and studying? create your daily schedule. And what does it feel like in your daily schedule? Is it flexible and free? Do you have like really creative hours in the morning, a super expansive lunch break, and then work in the evenings? You really get to define success for yourself. And then you want to start to find out what products and offers and strategy in your business is going to align that for you. Some people will take discovery calls, they'll do free consultations, they'll book out one-on-ones. This is more time consuming, which is why I personally love to work one-to-many. I love to be able to teach large groups of people and have a few one-on-ones and then host a couple retreats a year. This way, I get the in-person magic, I get to be close to my clients, but I also have a spacious calendar to be with my family. And this has just been super deep contemplation for me as I'm thinking, okay, what have I been giving so much to my son unconditionally? And so for you, giving to yourself, oh, I think that the internet just went out, but I'm still here. I'm like, what just happened? Holy Costa Rica pickles. All right. Giving to yourself, giving unconditionally to your business, to your life, to your calendar, to your bank account, and trusting that it's all adding up. And one day you're like, pinch me. How did I create this life? And it's like, magic wand, you thought about it, you took action for it, and you went for it. And then one day you wake up and you're living the dream. It's not rocket science, it's not luck. It's daily devotion to the practice. And if you're a meditator, you're a yogi, you know what comes when you stay devoted to something over a long period of time. So as you dive deep into your heart, use the next few moments, minutes, hours, if you have it, in deep contemplation. Is this success? Is that success? How does this make me feel? How does that make me feel? And just start to get really curious. Maybe you even spend the next 24 hours contemplating times in your life where you felt really successful, and times where you just felt exhausted and burnt out and chasing, so that you can really get clear on what is success, what makes me feel abundant, happy, successful, at peace, and let that be a journey of deep contemplation. Then when you're so clear on what success means to you, find the business strategy that allows you to create success in your life. There's thousands of strategies out there. And when I was sharing with you, and I think I got lost track because of the power going out, some people take calls, some people do sales pages, some people do consultations, some people do DM messaging. We have, and there's something else I wanted to share with you. I just got so sidetracked. We have so many different strategies out there that it's important that we use what we have with us. And this is where I got sidetracked, and I thought of something that happened. So last week I was on a one-on-one call with one of my clients who is in the sold out retreat immersion. And as I was sharing to her how to show up and market, and we were creating a marketing strategy for her to sell out her retreat, she's like, Amber, for the first time ever, I felt excitement in my body when I thought about marketing. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I like to do, is to help my students and my clients get excited and have fun about the strategy that they're using to grow their businesses. And some people are like, Amber, you have so much strategy inside of you, but then you're like this really calm and peaceful woman and like leader. And it's like, I like to weave both of those two together because it's accident, not an accident, that I became a business coach when I was once a yoga teacher, a spiritual guide. And it's like weaving those together because I do believe that as we grow our human, we have the ability to grow our business. But in the beginning, when we don't know how to grow our business, when we don't know how to market, when we don't know how to get more clients, sorry, the dogs are barking. There's this idea that we have to do it one way. And there's thousands of different ways to grow your business. But what I think is most important is that you grow your abundance and your success in a way that feels good. Because if you create a successful life based on what she did, he did, your parents did, you're going to get to the end goal and be like, this is success? I don't want this. And that's because you have to define what success is for you so that when you get to the end, you've enjoyed every step of the way. So get yourself now into the energy and the excitement of like, what makes me feel alive? What am I so passionate about giving? So that way every single day you can show up and you can give. And it's unconditional because you're going to do it regardless of if you get paid for it or not. I've been showing up online for years and it's not out of I need to get something now. It's like I'm going to do this for the rest of my life because I love what I do. I'm passionate about what I do. And when you look at marketing and growing your business, you want to have fun and get in the energy of like, right now, if you're watching me, isn't that so cool that I'm in Costa Rica and you're where you are? You're wherever you are listening to me right now and we can be connected? That somehow, in some way, we found each other? It's magic. Whether you listen on the podcast, you listen in the Facebook group, you find me on Instagram, you found me. And that's how your clients are going to feel when they find you. When you show up and you just do what you're so good at and what you love so much and what makes you you, that's where you get to be the vibration of attraction for your dream soulmate client. So marketing and messaging is so important, and it's really getting clear on who are you? What are you good at? What do you love? And what does success feel like in your body? And so every single day you're taking daily aligned action towards the feeling of what success is for you. And for me, it's freedom. So I need to have a free schedule and freedom to choose and freedom to go and freedom to be. I would love to hear from you. Whether you send me a message on Instagram, you come share in the Facebook group, tell me, what does success mean to you? And do you currently have a life and business strategy to move you towards what it is and who it is you desire to become? Because this is me giving you back your magic wand and just reminding you that you are the creator of your life and that you can do, be, or have anything that you're willing to take the leap towards having. There is you leaping. You have to move, and then the universe follows. All right, I just got so excited about this conversation. It's something that I've been in deep contemplation about since last Thursday. So for 5 days now. My invitation for you is to be in deep contemplation for the next 24, 48 hours, and then let's keep this conversation going. If you're not already in the Facebook group, How to Grow Your Yoga and Coaching Business, come join the Facebook group. If you're already here, go live in the Facebook group. I want to put you out there. Introduce yourself. Who are you? What is it that you desire? Where is it that you're growing? And with that magic wand, what are you magically creating into existence that is your wildly successful life? All right. I will talk to you in our free training next week. Bye for now.